I grew up in a family of 11 brothers and sisters, first of all, and we all played sports. So for me, football and wrestling were my life. So I was always active, I was always fit, and then naturally became a personal trainer in 2009, with the mindset of I want to help people get fit.
Right.
So here I was, someone who had never been overweight a day in my life, trying to help people who were overweight pretty much the majority of their life. And this is the huge issue that I have with the fitness industry is like you have someone who knows nothing about what it's like to be overweight, trying to help someone who's been overweight their whole life. And in my mind, I was like, oh, it's so easy. You eat healthy food, you work out, put down the junk food, you go to the gym. Like, how hard could that be, right? Because in my mind, it was easy. And then my clients would tell me, or they would struggle to be consistent, right? They'd be like, oh man, Drew, I went out with some friends and had some drinks I know I wasn't supposed to, or Drew, I was really sore and I didn't go to the gym like I was supposed to. And I'm like, why can't you just do it? You just do it.
Right. It's like at the time you're thinking like, yo, this can't be that hard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think a lot of people have that mindset of like, because it's easy for them, so they think it should be easy for other people. And so I had a client tell me, Drew, you don't really understand what it's like. For you, it's been easy, but for me, it's really hard to do that. And I was like, okay, well, why is it so hard? And so I started thinking of ideas like, man, maybe I don't understand. Maybe I need to learn something as a trainer. So it was one of those light bulb moments where I was thinking of ideas and boom, this idea entered my mind. Like, what if you got fat on purpose and documented the whole thing? And then boom, the light bulb went off and I was like, okay, maybe I need to do this. So this is back in 2011.
Wow.
Put on 75 pounds in 6 months. Wow. And I'm sure I'll give you some footage so you can show everyone the changes. But it was so hard. It was so humbling. It was like nothing I imagined it would be. And the cool thing about it is it really showed me how wrong I was in my approach to helping people. And the biggest thing I took away from it is empathy. And that's why I'm wearing this shirt. Yeah, exactly. Because this world lacks empathy. I lacked empathy. I couldn't understand why it was so hard. And for me, empathy is listening to understand someone, not listening to critique or respond or judge or correct, listening to understand. And before, I didn't listen to understand, I listened to respond as a trainer because I thought I knew it all. Until I did this journey, was humbled, put on those 75 pounds. I was like, holy shit, can I cuss on this? Okay. I was like, holy shit, I was so wrong. This is way harder than I thought it was going to be. And then what I did for the next 6 months is I walked the walk and actually lost the weight. But that was humbling in and of itself. And it just opened up my eyes to just to how powerful the emotional connection to food is. Yeah. Right? In my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, you just stop eating the junk food, not knowing anything about emotional eating or experiencing what that's like until I did this journey. And then when I went back to fit, trying to eat healthy again, it was the weirdest thing where my body felt miserable. The food didn't taste good. I was starving all the time. And I was like, this is what my clients have been telling me when I give them a meal plan. And I'm like, here, do this, follow this, and be perfect at it. And they would struggle. I'm like, why is it so hard? Until I experienced it myself firsthand. My own body was craving the high that I got from those foods for the past 6 months. It wanted that high again. So it was going through these withdrawal symptoms almost. Yeah. Very eye-opening. Yeah. And so we'll stop there. I'm getting out of breath just talking.
Press start, now I'm inside of the game. Eyes full of rage, voice saying rise from the grave. Pixelated grass, bricks full of power-ups. Hoping one to steal, I hit it to bring a flower up. Running shoes from Sonic, looking for